So, you're sitting on your couch, your belly's hanging out, you think you're pregnant, you're not, you're a dude or a girl, but you're not pregnant, there's not a baby inside of you, and you want to get healthier. What do? Maybe it's time to start juicing? Alright, hey, what's up guys? So today in today's video, I'm going to be reviewing the only juicer that I've ever had in my life, and that is the Aicok slow masticating juicer, and I don't know how to pronounce it, so it probably sounds weird, and it feels weird and inappropriate every time I say it, but that's what it is, the Aicok juicer. Where am I looking? Yeah, we're going to be reviewing that juicer in this video, so stay tuned now. Alright, so first off, the link to the juicer that I'm talking about in this video will be in the description below if you want to check it out after the video and you want to get it. The link will be in the description below. I was trying to get a juicer and I was like, okay, I want to get one that's the best quality, but I also want to get one that's cheap. And so I started looking and I was like, okay, there's these fast juicers, but those aren't as good as the slow masticating juicers because the juice can oxidize and you're not getting as much juice. And so I was like, okay, I want to get a slower juicer, but I want to get the cheapest one. And so I was searching through Amazon and searching through all these places, and eventually I found this one, and I've had it ever since, and it's been working out great. So yeah, this was my first and only juicer that I've ever had. And I got it almost a year ago, and it's holding up very, very well. And so I wanted to make a video about it because it's a good juicer. And not only that, but it is very, very cheap compared to all the other juicers that I saw when I was looking for juicers. That is basically one of the main pros. And let's just get into the pros and the cons right now. What am I doing? Alright, so the pro number one is it is very cheap compared to most juicers. It comes in at about $99, which most juicers are a couple $100s if they're the slow, good kind. And so I think it's a steal. It is a steal. You're robbing a bank. You got the black cap on, and where am I going? But it's very cheap, and so it's a steal. And it's a slow masticating juicer, which brings us to the second pro, is that because it is a slow masticating juicer and it goes slow, it grinds it up and it gets that juice coming out slow. Why am I talking like I'm in the country? The juice doesn't oxidize as much, and so what you have is a better quality juice that'll last a little bit longer. And you definitely don't want to make it last. You don't want to store it for too long. The ideal thing to do would be to drink it back right after you make it. But with the slow juicers, you can store it maybe in the fridge for a day or two. Just make sure that you leave no air in the jar or the container that you put it into, because you don't want to oxidize it. And why am I talking so weird today? All right, the third pro of the juicer is that it sets up and tears down very, very easily and very quickly, and it is super easy to use. At first when you get it, you're like, what do I do? And then you realize after the first one or two times using it, you're like, okay, it takes a second to set up. And then after you're done, you just tear it down. Then to wash it, this is another thing. It's a pro. It's basically a pro. There's one little tiny thing about cleaning it. It's everything cleans very well, and you can just rinse it off and clean it by hand or throw it in the dishwasher. The only thing that's kind of hard to clean is the little filter. And there's a brush that comes with it, and you can clean it with that as well. And it's not super hard. If you juice citrus with it, it becomes the citrus kind of gets in to the filter, and it's harder to clean out. But with most vegetables, it's very, very easy to clean out. And that brings us to our next pro, is that it's just super good at juicing leafy green vegetables. So spinach, you know what a leafy green is, but like a leafy green vegetable, it's very easy to juice that, and it yields a a lot of juice from the leafy greens, and it juices most vegetables pretty well. And this leads us into the cons list, which is one of the cons is that if you're trying to juice a harder root vegetable, let's say like carrots or something that's just like very dense, you do need to cut it into smaller pieces, or else the juicer can get jammed up and then the little green cap will pop out because it's just like overloaded and you put too much stuff in it, and it's hard for it to do it. So if you're going to use like carrots or even like beets, you want to make sure you cut it into like little tiny pieces so that the juicer doesn't get overwhelmed. And let's see, what are the other cons? And actually, yeah, that's basically the only con. Just the hard to, you need to cut the hard vegetables pretty small, and then sometimes with the citrus, it gets a little bit hard to clean out the filter. But that's basically it. Those are the only bad things about it. So yeah, like I said, the link to the juicer is in the description below, and I got it on Amazon, and it was like $100 with $20 in shipping. And so that's still super cheap compared to most juicers, and it's lasted me a while. And be sure to like this video if you liked it, subscribe for more videos like this, and comment below and tell me if you are juicing. And also, I made a video with my favorite vegetables to juice, and you should definitely check that video out in the description below, or the YouTube card, which goes on up there. But yeah, I think that's it. So thanks for watching this video. I'll see you in the next one. Be sure to check out the links, and I'll see you in the next one.